Find out the different personality types and learn how to deal with it. Understanding the supporter personality. The attributes of the supporter personality. Supporters are usually likable and very people-oriented. For promoters, people enjoy a promoter's presence solely because of his ability to entertain. However, people place their trusts on the supporters mainly because of their ability to care, encourage and support. This is why, when you break up with your boyfriend of 10 years, you wouldn't want to go to a controller or analyzer, but a supporter for comfort. Since it is their nature to be people-oriented, they tend to avoid personal conflicts in any way possible, even it means to cost the innocence of themselves. It will be really difficult for them to reject people and they will please anyone who comes on their ways, and of course, I am not talking about the criminal kind of demand. They are also very responsive to people. When people are around, they will usually blend into the conversation and go with the flow. They let others to initiate any kinds of activities and yet they do not have the interest to impress others. This is the species that appear to be harmless and non-threatening. Even when they are threatened, they will not make it to the public and some of them suppress their feelings to the point of depression, which is not good at all. A supporter's strengths. Number 1. Willing to serve others. Supporters will have no problems serving the different needs of others. Often, they are the ones who will do the dirty work where many people find it difficult to do. Number 2. Accepts supervision readily. Supporters are always ready to work under the supervision of their superiors. They are okay with taking commands and do what is required of them. Number 3. Others first. Well, I hate to admit this, but this is definitely something which you will never find in me. The amazing thing about the supporters is that, they usually place their importance below others. It is not that they have a sense of inadequacy, but it is really their nature to put people first regardless of any incentives or rewards in return. Number 4. Good for encouragement. If you are looking for a listener so that you can pour out all your feelings that have been hidden for a long time, they are the source to go. You will be amazed with their patience and how encouraged you can be right after you talk to them. A supporter's weaknesses. Number 1. Withhold unpleasant information. If you happen to see your best friend's husband to be holding another's girl hand in a shopping mall, would you have the courage to tell her of the incident? This is probably one of the greatest setbacks a supporter has. They withhold unpleasant information simply they do not want to see you heartbreak. Number 2. Tendency to please everybody. There is a saying that goes like this: I do not know the secrets to succeed, but I know secrets to fail as trying to please everybody. When we are making major decisions, there will always be people who go against it, and for supporters, they will have hard time understand this. Number 3. Lack interest in planning. Supporters are probably not born for planning and goal setting. Controllers can make good use of supporters to help in execution of the plans because they submit to their authorities, but really, planning and goal setting is not their thing. How to deal with a supporter. Thus far, supporters appear to be the nice and easy kind of person to go to. In fact, it is dangerous to have this kind of mindset because supporters also appear to be a time bomb which does not give you an idea when it is going to explode. Why is that? The burdens they carry for others may become a heavy, and it is not uncommon to find the nicest person who always listens to you and pleases you has depression. This may even be the case without any of our acknowledgement. Number 1. Don't push them too hard. Now that you know they will say yes to almost anything you ask of them, and it is not a good idea to push them to the limit and take them for granted. Remember, they are human beings too. Number 2. Be grateful to them. Even though recognition or rewards may not be the things they are looking for, it would be nice to give them encouragement and a pat on their shoulder for the things they have done for you. Remember the times when he was there when you were totally down. This is how you can pay back. Number 3. Help them to stand up for themselves. I know it is abnormal for the supporters to express what is in their hearts, but nevertheless you can encourage them to do so. They have the rights to voice out their opinions too. Since it is not nature to them, you can push them a little bit to protect themselves in the future. Now that you know the reasons behind the supporters are being emotional and people-oriented. Just bear in your mind when you are dealing with them, you need to acknowledge them for what they have done for courtesy's sake and never ever take them for granted. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, or anyone who would benefit from the video, and remember to click the subscribe button. Thank you.